Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far, and welcome to today's video, which is going to be my first impressions and review of the new YSL Lash Clash mascara. I was so excited to get my paws on this mascara. It's been so long since I did a mascara review. They're my favorite videos to do because I just love mascara. It's my desert island item. You guys know I love a good big fat lash mascara. Drama is what we're after here. When it comes to lashes, I love the bigger the better, more is more. I love a good 5 coats of mascara. I want them to be as big as possible. I want them to touch my eyebrows. That's what we're going for, and this sounded like it might be just the ticket. So this Lash Clash Extreme Volume Mascara promises 200% volume, up to 24-hour wear, and a couture black finish. The secret weapon is the patent pending double conical brush, our biggest mascara brush to build oversized volumized lashes that last for 24 hours, layer after layer, adding on extreme plus 200% volume in just 5 strokes for next level lashes. So the main claims when it comes to this mascara is that it gives 200% volume. I think I've said that 15 times already. It's also supposed to give a lifted look, a curled lash look, and an eye-opening look. So lots of great things in there, and 76% agreed that the mascara doesn't flake. That sounds like a big number, but it's 3/4. So a quarter of the people who used the mascara in their testing actually think it does flake. So that's just something to watch out for. So without further ado, let's get this mascara on my lashes and see what you guys think and see what I think. So because in the marketing information for this mascara, it says 5 passes gives you the results you want. So I am going to do 5 passes initially. Now, usually with most mascaras, I do like 500 passes. I like a lot of mascara. I like a big fat lash. So we'll see how that delivers, but I am going to show you what 5 passes does. As always, bear with me on the application because it's very hard to apply mascara on camera. I mean, I feel like that did nothing. Like 5 passes. A pass to me is like a stroke, right? I have to kind of wiggle. I like to blink. I like to do a lot of passes, and I just feel like that really didn't give me the results I'm looking for. So if that's all it's got, then I'm disappointed. But yeah, I'm now going to apply it how I would always usually apply my mascara. I like to go from the top up, and then I like to do the back of the lashes, rolling the one down, and just make sure in this first coat that the lashes are completely covered front and back with mascara, and then I like to build on that with the subsequent coats. So what I'm noticing in this first coat is, one, the mascara does not feel wet at all. It's not a super wet formula, which is good because it typically means less transfer, less mess on the lid. So that's a good sign. Also, lots of people just don't like that, and that can mean it takes a long time to dry and set and can be messy. So that's good. It's really not giving me a huge amount of much at this stage. So this is like gonna have to be a several coat mascara, I think. At this point, there's really zero clumping whatsoever. I'm not seeing any clumping. My lashes aren't sticking together, which is good. And yeah, the wand feels nice. It's not poking me in the eye. It just, yeah, it's okay. But at the moment, I'm really not getting much impact for what I like. So yeah, I mean, I always typically would do a couple of coats, but as of a first coat, I've definitely seen better, like 1 coat results as far as drama. So now let's go in with that second coat. I'm definitely not buying the like 5 strokes and you've got like 200 times the volume or something, whatever they claimed. 5 passes is not going to cut the mustard for me, at least. So again, I'm covering the lashes front and back and just kind of teasing them to where I want. This is definitely now building up a lot more of the drama that I like to see in my mascaras. Also just going to take this on my lower lash line to see how I like it down there. I use the wand after I've applied a coat on my lower lashes because I don't want to apply too much there, as my lower lashes are quite long, so they can get crazy very quickly. So I try to apply a small amount as possible there. It's pretty easy to apply there without touching the skin, and it's pretty easy to apply a small amount after I've used the brush on my top lashes. So that's not bad on those lower lashes. The top lashes, still after like 2 very heavy coats, is still kind of lacking for me. I'm getting in pretty much as close as I can so you guys can see, and I'm just going to try and stay looking at you as opposed to looking at my lashes myself. You guys are used to seeing my lashes, you know what they usually look like, and you've seen them in many different mascaras, my favourite mascaras, so I'm sure you can see this is kind of lacking. For me, as far as like the drama that I usually like, this is certainly no Lancome Mercier Big, it's no Pat McGrath, it's no Bite Beauty mascara. It's definitely way less length and volume than all of my favourites. The Charlotte Tilbury mascara, that is my absolute favourite, is quite a different mascara to all of the others that I've mentioned and this one, because that's more of a separating, lifting lash mascara. It's more about length and lift than it is like a sort of big fat lash mascara. A lot of the others sit in that category along with this one from the description, but I mean, it's just, yeah, is there length and volume there? I mean, there's definitely some more length. I mean, even if you compare it with my natural lashes, I'm not seeing a huge amount of volume in comparison, and it's just not a patch on like a lot of my favorites. For argument's sake, we're going to do a third coat because I just want to see what can we get out of this mascara and how much volume and drama can we get. Lots of people are, you know, 3-coat people, 3-coat folk. So let's see what 3 coats can give us. Definitely, again, we're getting more volume. I'm not struggling with clumpiness. I'm not seeing any flaking. I'm finding it relatively easy to keep the mascara off my eyelids, although it's always tricky when doing on camera because I can't make the face that I want to make and use the usual angle that I would usually use. But yeah, I'm doing my best, and it's definitely doing a decent job at staying where I want it, and it's not feeling wet and it's not feeling messy, and it's kind of easy to apply, but it is taking a very long time because I'm just not getting the impact I want. So I'm just trying to put as much product on, get as much of a coat down as possible to try and achieve like the maximum volume that I can. Okay, so here we have the third and final coat, and then one light coat on my lower lashes. And still, we're just not where I want to be. We're just not quite getting the length and the volume and the drama that I was expecting, and it just isn't quite the look that I like. I feel like there's very little length, and according to the description, I wasn't necessarily expecting length, to be honest, and maybe that's what's kind of throwing me off, is that, you know, with a volumizing dramatic mascara, you kind of need everything. You need length, you need volume, you need lift in order to get the dramatic effect. But yeah, for me, it's giving me some volume, sure, but it's certainly not giving me like the amount I was expecting, and it's not kind of keeping up with the volumizing dramatic lashes that I have already tried and love, that I have in my collection. So let's match these eyes up and see. Maybe I'll get on better with this eye. So I think I did get on slightly better, to be fair, on this eye than I did on this one, just because I wasn't trying to stay on camera and keep an angle and talk you guys through. But yeah, I mean, it's still the same kind of not quite there results for me. But I mean, I think it is a pretty mascara. It is giving me a pretty effect on the lashes. That's kind of the thing I'm noticing at this point, is that my lashes do look pretty and I do kind of like the shape and everything that it's giving them and the effect that it's giving on the lashes. I'm just like not getting the real volume that was kind of promised, that 200% maximum drama, wow, kapow kind of effect that I was expecting. So that's disappointing. Okay, so I'm back with a full 3 coats on top lashes and 1 on bottom lashes to kind of give you the final look at this mascara. I mean, I think actually what it is that I'm missing is maybe the length. Maybe it is giving me the volume, but because I haven't got the length in combo, I'm just kind of lacking the drama that I usually love about my favorite mascaras. So yeah, it's just a little less drama than I was expecting. I do like the way my lashes look. I think they look fluffy and they look pretty, just not quite what I guess I was expecting. So my thoughts on this mascara: initially I was a little disappointed because I was just expecting huge big fat lashes, a la the Bite Beauty, Mercier Big, the Pat McGrath Dark Star mascara. Those are kind of my favourite big fat lash mascaras, and this one just falls a little short. It's just not quite as dramatic as those mascaras that I already love in this category. I love this packaging. I think it's very chic. I love the like twisted logo around. It looks gorgeous, beautiful. Love the packaging. The brush I'm not a huge fan of. I know they say it's their biggest wand to date, but it's not actually that big when I look at it against my other mascaras in that category, and I think that's probably the problem. The other mascaras that I have, those huge big fat lash mascaras, the brushes, the brush head are definitely fatter than this one, and it's not, I prefer, you guys will know, my favorite type of brush when it comes to mascara is like the rubberized bristles like the Charlotte Tilbury has. I really like those. This is more of a bristly, spiky type of brush. So I think people who find those types of brushes, poke them in the eye and it's a bit uncomfortable to use, will probably not like this one. That's something to think about. I also don't love this on my lower lashes. It is easy to apply there without it getting all over your skin and touching that under eye area and making a mess. It's also easy for it not to apply too much product, but I just don't love the end result on those lower lashes. I didn't get any clumping and I didn't get any flaking or smudging so far. I'll keep you posted if any comes throughout the day, but so far there's no flaking and no smudging. I just feel like the issue is, I don't think, like I said, you can't really feel the wetness of the mascara as it's applying to your lashes. You can't feel that wet feeling. It feels like you're almost using a very old mascara. There's no like feeling of mascara going on. So I just think the brush isn't holding enough product. That's what it feels like to me. I think those mascaras that I love, they dump a lot of product on your lashes with one coat, which is why they give you that drama off the bat. This, I had to use 3 coats to get it not quite as dramatic as I feel like those mascaras I've already mentioned can give me in one coat. And I'm talking a heavy coat, you know, lots of passes, but one coat that hasn't dried down and haven't applied on top of it. I feel like gives me this amount of drama. Those other mascaras, this is like you're going to have to use multiple coats to get a big fat lash effect, and even then I think it's just kind of lacking against some of the others that I already like. As I said, it's not terrible and I do like the way that my lashes look. The end result I think is pretty. It's just not giving me the huge big fat volume lashes that I kind of was expecting and that the claims promised me. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. As always with mascaras, some of them do get better and better with age. I know lots of people say, oh, you know, use it, give it a few more tries, give it a couple of weeks, and maybe it's one of those that improves with age. But that's just, I don't like to sign up to that. I feel like a product should work perfectly from the first to the last use. And that's what the mascaras I love do. You know, Mercier Big, I feel like first to last use, it's amazing. Same thing with the Charlotte Tilbury. I think the Bite Beauty does age quickly, as in, you know, after maybe 5 or 6 weeks, it's starting to lose its real kapow, but it does give me the perfect result from the first use, as does the Pat McGrath. This one, even if it does get better and better with age, then it's kind of behind. The others have had a head start. I don't want to have to wait 2 weeks for a product to do what I want it to do. Do you know what I mean? But that being said, I will keep trying this and seeing if that does happen, because I know for lots of people that's something they don't mind, and that they're happy to purchase a mascara and have it kind of get even better throughout its lifetime. But for me, it's nice, it's decent, but it's not wowing me, it's not knocking my socks off, it's not making a punt for like top spot in my list of mascaras. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I'd love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.